first family of the Emerald Seminar, and you worked with commitment and excellence to have your most amazing year as a family. Congratulations to 21 Unit Club women, 12 National Court of Sharing Bee winners, 8 double star winners, 1 triple star winner, 18 National Court of Sales Directors, 3 Consultant Court of Sales Directors, 7 women at the $500,000 Unit Club and above, 4 trip winners, Jordan Helou, Michelle Arms, Sue Ubel, and Tricia Taylor. Woo! Celebrating our area's first offspring $1 million unit, our beautiful $1 million baby, Jordan Helou, leading the joyful noise. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, that you went before us this year, leading us every step of the way, and your angels were our rear guard. All the praise and the honor and the glory go to Him for this victory. What an eventful year this has been to celebrate victories and launch the most incredible year ever. The beginning of our 50th year as a company. One woman can. Thank you to our beautiful Mary Kay Ash for what she began 5 decades ago with a dream that was supported by her strong faith and an action plan. Mary Kay was a mother to so many of us, a woman of faith and a brilliant businesswoman. Someone who often showed us the best version of ourselves. She breathed so much belief into us and led the way with integrity and passion. We are committed to carrying on the legacy of Mary Kay Ash by debuting 5 National Sales Director families this year, adding to our beautiful offspring, Phyllis and Paul Salmons. You're going to have sisters this year, Phyllis. It will be a year of firsts, and what a year of firsts this has proven to be. Daniel and I share 2 daughters, Jordan and Sydney. They thought they needed to give me a year of adventure and stretching, so they gifted me with some unusual gifts for my birthday this past December. It began with the Sydney Harbor Bridge climb, my birthday gift from Sydney and her Aussie husband, James. And then Jordan and Brent decided that I could run a half a marathon 3 months later. So they presented me with my race registration, my training plan, and a new pair of running shoes. And I said, really? Really? Come on. I'm going to be 60 years old in 18 months. Do you really think I can run a half a marathon? I don't know. And then I thought, what are they trying to do to me? Keep me young or something? And then in the middle of training for our first half marathon, another first. My wonderful husband Daniel and partner in life of 38 years had a heart attack. We were in the middle of training and running every day and eating healthy. And I said, the nerve of him! Your timing couldn't be worse. Both of our daughters were over in Uganda at the orphanage that they serve. Love Grows. It's a royal school over there, and we could not get a hold of them. There was no cell service. What a company we have. I'll remember the day I was texting and saying, somebody please answer over there at the orphanage. I have to get a hold of the girls, and my phone rang, my cell phone, and it was Daryl Overcash. And you know, I couldn't even get a word out when Daryl said, hi, Kathy. I just went, ah! And I thought, no other company would the amazing president give you a call just to say, we are praying for you, and we are praying for your husband. You guys, we have an unusual corporate staff. Thank you, Sarah. So we never got a hold of the girls, but Daniel had his procedure, as he calls it, and by the grace of God, 5 weeks later, he was videotaping Jordan and I as we were at the starting line of our first half marathon race. God is so good. The lessons that I learned that might help you have a breakthrough to your most excellent year in our 50th anniversary celebration. Let's start with the Sydney Bridge climb. I won't assume that all of you know that that bridge is over the beautiful Sydney Harbor in Australia, and it's high. I mean, it's high. We flew in December to be with our son-in-law James, our daughter Sydney, and her in-laws' first Christmas over in Australia. It just happened to be 2 days before my birthday, December 22nd. And they thought it would be such a great opportunity for me to stretch myself and go up that bridge. So they got tickets, and they made the date to climb the bridge. We landed. They picked us up at the airport. It's a 30-plus hour flight. body. I was excited when they met us at the airport and take us to James' parents. And as we started to approach the Sydney Bridge and I saw that thing, I kept saying to myself, there is no way am I climbing on that bridge. No way. And when we got underneath it, I looked up, and that was the next big mistake. I looked at it. There's 12 lanes of traffic. There's trains going on either side. There's probably sharks down in the water. Who am I kidding? Sharks, snakes, anything. And so I said, I'll get dizzy. I'll probably fall off. I cannot do this. And the fear set in. And I began with the excuses. I'm too old. I'm not in good enough shape. I'll get vertigo. What if I freeze up there? The wind, look at the flags up there. They're blowing like crazy. I'll probably slow the other 4 down in the group. I better just not do it. Who am I kidding? So I started with the excuse inertia. Have you ever started with excuses about a goal that you think you should be doing, but pretty soon you think, oh my gosh, it's insurmountable, and so you decide all the reasons why you can't do it? Oh, well, I was crazy. I had this insurmountable goal in front of me that looked so impossible, and every part of me began with excuses until I had talked myself out of going on the bridge. Well, maybe you thought about being a 4-quarter star this new year, earning your Mary Kay career car, being Gold for Gold sales director, or earning a pink Cadillac, or debuting like Evelina did as a national sales director. But fear gripped you. Can anyone relate on any level about fear preventing you from something amazing in your life? My friends, I can't even tell you the feeling of accomplishment when I began changing the language in my head because it was a prepaid ticket. And I said, oh my gosh, I have to go. And that's what I'm talking about in this 50th anniversary. Get a prepaid ticket to this stage because you are going to want to be on this stage. I want to know when you have a breakthrough at this seminar. In fact, you can just yell out, breakthrough, the minute you have a breakthrough. Yes. It may be in the hallway, it might be in a classroom, it might be in the bathroom, it might be on the board side, it might be on a bus, in a restaurant. When you hear what you needed to hear at this seminar, you feel the freedom. I'm giving you permission to yell breakthrough. Yes. You can practice. So I suited up on my birthday morning, December 22nd, while Daniel found his spot outside the Sydney Opera House with his camera, his cigar, and his happy face. He was going to capture this history-making birthday event. Well, indeed, we did climb the Sydney Harbor Bridge. My daughter, Sydney, my handsome son-in-law, James, his brother-in-law, Damien, who's also afraid of heights, and his father, Charles. Oh, what a feeling. Thrilled beyond words for the achievement of moving past my fears and excuses, climbing to the very, very top of the bridge, overlooking the Sydney Harbor, looking for Daniel, and staring at the magnificence of what the Lord created. And to think I almost missed that mountaintop experience. What mountaintop experience is awaiting you this anniversary because one woman can, and that one woman, my friends, is you. Look no further than the talents and the gifts that the Lord has placed in you. Well, we flew home from Sydney. I was pretty proud. My shoulders were back. I felt like a peacock. And then Jordan and Brent presented me with my Christmas gift. And that was, she had registered me for a race. Okay, really? Seriously? I mean, that's something you have to think about. She handed me a training schedule. Okay, wow, she's serious. Here's my little number that I had to pin on myself. Here's my race shirt that you don't get to wear until you finish the race. You don't get to wear it. Isn't that hot? It's really hot. And of course, there's this cheap medal that you can put around your neck if you finish the race. Now, I'm going to tell you something, but you don't get to hear it yet. I could not believe it. She handed me the tennis shoes, and I said, really, Jordan? I said, great, this sounds like fun. And then she said the magic words, Mom, we'll be a great team. I want to do it with you. And I thought, okay, wow, how can I disappoint her and let her down? The minute I got in the room with Daniel alone, I said, I'm not running this race. There's no way. She is 30 years younger than me. I am an older person. I didn't have her for 10 years when I got married. Is she kidding me? Have you ever had anyone in Mary Kay tell you that they believe that you can do something that you have never dreamed possible, but thought about? Perhaps becoming that National Court of Achiever, winning your first Bumblebee, or earning that career car, or being one of those 3,000 sales directors that Ryan Rogers believes we will have this year in the next 12 months to honor his grandmother's legacy. Any I already said yes. But let me just tell you, I quickly said I'm not going to have that excuse inertia. I'm going to start trying to do something. And guess what? I had a mind shift. The excuse inertia began to dissipate as I started to run. I woke up and said, I'm just going to go 1 mile today. And boy, I'll tell you, the next day I'm going to do 1 mile again, and then it started to 2 miles, and then 3 miles. And the warm-up and the feeling of accomplishment, the breathing started to get easier, and I thought, oh my gosh. My friends, I want to ask you, what is it that you will commit to getting up and trying new and different every single day so that you can experience an amazing, different, and new, most excellent year for the 50th? You see, in the trying becomes the triumph. The trying began in January, and February, and March. And we worked through, as I said, the hugest, scariest obstacle when my husband one night in the bonus room said, I've got pain in my chest, and I've had it for 3 days, but I didn't want to tell you. Well, by the grace of God, we were blessed as we went through what needed to get through to get him healthy and encourage him in his new lifestyle. And I even believe that he will walk or run with us through the next race, because his doctor said, you could train for a marathon if you wanted to. Oh, mistake. I was sitting there listening to him say that. So, that obstacle could have shut it down, but we found the silver lining around the cloud and continue to move through the obstacles to find the blessings. When you set a worthy goal, my friends, something you want to achieve more than anything, something you've never done before, just know you will encounter obstacles and challenges along the way. Mary Kay told us that we must learn to go over, under, around, or through the obstacles and learn the wonderful lessons along the way and continue onward. Finish the race. Lessons learned by doing half a marathon. Fear was my first response to the gift. Mary Kay's a gift. No fear, my friends. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Without trying and training, fear grew and excuses, inertia took over. All the reasons why I didn't need to do it. All the reasons why I didn't want or think I could do it. Pride. Who would watch me walk through the finish line? My friends, drop the P and take the ride. Fear of failure will prevent you from so many things. Take that pride and just put it aside. I thought to myself, could I really run the whole 13 miles? It will take me 3.5 hours at my pace. Who would be there to see me if I fell? I didn't even want any friends there. I just said Daniel and Brent could be there, nobody else. I told Debbie Moore, don't you dare come. Don't you dare come. As I said, what if I don't make it? How can I be an undercover runner in case I don't finish? Have you ever tried to be an undercover director? My friends, training. How do you train for something you've never done before? If we all knew the answers, then faith would not be required and the Lord would be totally left out of our plans and our victories. And we need Him for anything that's worthwhile. Thank you to Mary Kay for modeling for that, all of us in this one-of-a-kind company. My daughter believed in me and said, I'll run with you. Mom, we're a great team. So even if I didn't think I could do it, I would have to try because she believed and I wanted to do it with her. Your director is your running partner. She is your trainer. She wants to do this, Mary Kay.